So you've heard order flow can show you what the candle hides. Fair enough. But what does the read actually look like up close, and what do you do with it? In the next few minutes, we're going to zoom all the way in on a single footprint bar, decode exactly what the Imprint Flow diagnostic is telling you, and then walk through how a trader turns that red into a plan. No hype, just the mechanics. Let's get into it. Here's one bar zoomed in. Forget the candle shape for a second. Inside every bar, at every price level, two numbers matter. On the left, the bid volume. That's contracts that traded into resting buyers, sellers hitting the bid. On the right, the ask volume. Contracts that traded into resting sellers, buyers lifting the offer. Read them level by level, and you can see exactly where the aggression was. Now watch the ask column climb. When buying at the ask overwhelms selling at the bid by about 3 to 1 or more, Imprint Flow marks that level as an imbalance and boxes it in green. And at the bottom, delta, the net of all that buying aggression minus selling aggression for the whole bar. Positive delta, buyers were in control. That's the whole readout. Bid, ask, imbalance, delta. Once you can read one bar, the diagnostic gives you 3 higher level reads. And Imprint Flow marks all 3 for you automatically. First, stacked imbalances, several imbalanced levels in a row, all leaning one way. That's sustained, one-sided initiative. Second, absorption, a level with huge volume where price just won't move. Someone larger soaking up every order. High volume, no progress. Third, delta divergence, price pokes a new high, while delta prints a lower high. The move running on fumes. Stacked imbalance says initiative. Absorption says exhaustion. Divergence says the fuel is fading. 3 marks, and you're no longer guessing what the auction is doing. So how does a read become a trade? Here's a simple framework, and I want to be clear. This is education, not a signal. Step 1, you bring the level, a prior high, a session low, a volume shelf you already care about. Order flow tells you how price arrives at that level, not where the level is. Step 2, you wait for the read at that level. Price pushes in, and you're watching for absorption and a delta divergence, the tell that the aggression is getting soaked up. Step 3, if it confirms, you define your invalidation just beyond the level, the point that says you were wrong. And step 4, a reference target the next level price could travel to. You decide the entry, the size, and the exit. The diagnostic just tells you whether the story at your level is continuation or exhaustion. It's a lens, not a crystal ball, and no read wins every time. Now watch it live. This is order flow on a NinjaTrader 8 chart, zoomed right in. As each bar builds, the footprint fills in tick by tick. Imbalances light up the instant they qualify. Absorption shows where size is resting, and delta updates in real time. You're seeing the exact reads we just drew happening on the live auction without counting a single number by hand. The honest notes, same as always. Imprint Flow is non-repainting. A mark confirms at the close of the bar and stays put. It runs on the free NinjaTrader 8 license, no paid order flow plus add-on. And for full historical footprint, you'll want tick replay turned on. Imprint Flow surfaces the read. You still make the call. Here's the part I'm most excited about. Everything we just did, reading imbalances, absorption, and delta, and structuring the trade around a level, that's a defined process. And a defined process can be automated. We're building the Imprint release that watches these reads for you, and here's the promise. Anyone who gets Imprint in the next 60 days gets that automation free when it ships. Buy the lens today, and you lock in the engine that reads the tape for you tomorrow at no extra cost. Want to start for free? Comment the word tape or go to imprint.ltd/free for the order flow cheat sheet and a free NinjaTrader 8 indicator. And the full kit is 40% off this week with code USA40. None of this is financial advice, and trading futures carries a substantial risk of loss. Read the tape, keep the account, and I'll see you in the next one.